Today I'm just going to be doing a favorites video, and I've actually decided to not do monthly favorites videos because I don't really feel like that's my style. I don't so rapidly cycle through things I love. I've kind of just decided that I'm going to be doing a favorites video whenever I have just decided that I have a lot of cool new things to talk about, and that happens to be today. I also kind of want to take my videos in a little bit of a more casual direction rather than always sitting down with a bunch of like studio lighting and very set up conditions. I think I'd rather just talk to you sometimes. Not that I don't like that and enjoy that as well. I think that makes sense. I'm just kind of sitting on the floor to talk to you guys about things I'm really loving right now. I have a whole lot of makeup-y type things that I really have been enjoying, and some skincare. So let's do this. So I am gonna start with skincare just because I like things a bit categorized, you know? I have been so in love with this cleansing spa water from the brand Kogendo. That is my best attempt at pronouncing it. I think I did a decent job. It's one of these type of cleansing waters that you just put on like a little cotton pad and take your makeup off with it. And I just want to rave about this. This takes off my makeup so well and doesn't leave my skin feeling all, you know, parched. In fact, it does the exact opposite. It feels almost just naturally moisturized. I don't exactly know how to explain it. I honestly feel like it's the most magical thing ever. That's a lot of drama for cleansing water, but I really like this and I really think you should try it. All right, now into makeup. I feel like summer is a big changeover point for me when it comes to makeup. I tend to like a lot of new products, a lot of different products, and different formulations of things. I think that's pretty average just because of the heat. I just have recently found some things that I am totally in love with, and I'm gonna start kind of from the base and work out. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is this Hourglass Illusion Hyaluronic Skin Tint, and I have the color Ivory here just for reference. It's a lot like the texture of a BB cream or a slightly more full coverage tinted moisturizer maybe, but the finish of this, when you kind of get it all over your face, is spot on, if you ask me. It's really hydrating. It looks like you have nothing on, which is incredible. And it just leaves you with that very glowy, summery, healthy looking finish that I really love. I've really been reaching for it every single day since I bought it, which is kind of a huge thing to say for me. I tend to be really picky about what goes on my face. Even if I like how something covers all of my flaws, or just something, you know, a foundation that just does a really good job of looking awesome on your face, I might not wear it if it feels like I have makeup on. I can't stand that feeling. I spend the entire day thinking about washing it off with my love. Sorry. Okay, so I'm talking about an oldie but a goodie for me next. The Dior Skin Nude Skin Perfecting Hydrating Concealer. I've had this for a long time, a shamefully long time. Do you know how there's those charts of how long you're supposed to keep makeup? Yeah, triple that. I know that they still sell this stuff because I checked when I became obsessed with it, so whew, thank heavens. I can't even believe how good this concealer is. What in the world was I thinking not using this all along? So amazing, especially if you have under eye stuff, and I have a lot of like veins that show through the really light skin on top of my eyes. Gross, I know, but let's keep it real. This just covers all of those type of imperfections so well. All in all, I really recommend this, especially for dry skin people. It soaks into your skin so well. Such a good one, so worth the money. It's a possibility that I've talked about this one in a previous favorites video, but I've kind of changed the way I use it, so I'm still gonna talk about it. Plus, I just love it so much. It's the Becca Low Light Sculpting Perfector. It looks like a bronzer kind of, and it's a cream product, almost like the texture of a cream blush. It took me a while to really figure out how to use this, but now that I have, I just don't think I want to go without it. So I've been using it with this Precision Beauty angled blush brush, I just got this at TJ Maxx. I've just been going over my cheeks using the angle of the brush. You know, just doing a normal kind of bronzer routine, but I really like using this brush because it really fits into the shape of like the human face well. That probably sounds strange, but it just really meets your angles very well. So that's kind of part of my favorite. But I really, really like this because it's kind of my bronzer lately, kind of a contour, and it doesn't make me look orange. It just makes my skin look kissed by the sun and puts the shadows in all the right places. Something else that I do with it is I take a little angled shadow brush. I use a bit of the product on the sides of my nose to just make it a little thinner looking. I have some serious nose insecurities, and I always have. I hope that doesn't come across as negative. I know when I've talked about some of my insecurities or sarcastically about my status as a cool person, people have said in the comments that I'm being negative, but I'm totally not. I just think we all have insecurities, and I happen to be on a platform where a lot of girls and women are watching. I don't think it's a negative thing to talk candidly about the things that I feel self-conscious about or insecure about or whatever. We all go through that. Anyway, I didn't mean to take it there, but I just wanted to say that. Please don't lose interest. I know this is a little weird. I'll get back to like fancy people makeup in 2 seconds, but oh my gosh, I bought like a 4-pack of lip smackers. Maturity, you know, adulthood. And I can't stop using them. Like, I look forward to using these all day. My favorite one is the Dr. Pepper one. I have never even had Dr. Pepper, the soda, in my life. I couldn't even tell you what that tastes like, but oh, this smells good. It leaves a little tint because it's like a red color. Whew. I also really like the watermelon one because watermelon, do you feel me here? Watermelon's like the best of everything. We'll move on to the fancy people makeup now, again, as I said. Okay, let's talk about brows for a moment here. Let's just take a moment to have this talk. I have a scar in my brow, like a sizable scar right here in this brow. So I have a lot of trouble keeping that in line. If you've watched my videos on here frequently, you might notice that, and I'm fine with that. It's just something that I have, and yeah, it makes my, like, it makes this part of my brow go that way. Recently, I've decided that I wanted to, I don't know, maybe clean my brow act up a bit. I decided to purchase some brow products, and what I found through kind of looking through a bunch of YouTube videos and blogs was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This is basically what I would call like a gel eyeliner almost. It's kind of that consistency and it's packaged the same way. They just come in more compatible brow colors. I use the shade Blonde. It works really well for me, but I just want to make the point that if you do have similar coloring to me, you should still just go in there and not take my word for this on color, because this could be a little bit orangey for some people. So I just want to say that. But I adore this product. It's honestly made me feel so much more cleaned up when I use it on my brows. I've been using it every day, which is like, wow. When I start doing that, that means business, because I'm really fussy about everything, really. I've just been using the Pro Angled Liner brush from Sephora, and it's just, you know, your standard angled liner brush. You could use any. I would recommend, if you do decide to try this, trying it on your brows like right before you're gonna wash your day's makeup off, just because it's just difficult to get the hang of. I don't know how else to explain it. What I have been doing is I very, very delicately dip my little brush into there, and I meet the angle of my brow and swoop up in a straight line, and then get a tiny bit more product and swoop down in another straight line. Then I kind of take the brush again, meeting the angle of my eye, and pull upward with the color. So it just blends really nicely, but still creates that very clean and precise line at the bottom of my brow. And then I come back in with my spoolie brush and just comb it in the way I'd like it to sit. I don't really know if that's like the professional way to do your brows, but it's been making me feel really put together. Okay, just a couple more things now. I think I might have mentioned this in another video, but a couple of months ago I went into Sephora and I had been wanting this Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color, and I found a color called Rose Gold. Now, I am a sucker for anything that is called rose gold. I just love it. It is an amazing color. So yeah, I bought it, of course, and I'm actually really glad I did because it's so summery and it's like the perfect pale gold. It's just in one of these kind of twist up stick eyeshadow tubes. I just sweep this all over my lids, down in the corner here, and even underneath, just because I want all the gold on the eyes. Just a really quick, simple summer makeup look. It's good. It's good. I just did a Honey Boo Boo thing with my mouth. This is a disaster. Oh, I'm gonna have a casual video. I'm good at this. Okay, I am a big fan of Laura Mercier because it was really the first makeup brand that I ever really committed myself to as like a 16-year-old probably. A lot of it's just very sheer, very natural, very easy to work with, and this is no exception to that principle. That was a weird thing to say. Alright guys, so that is it for today, and I really hope you enjoyed that more kind of sit-down casual approach. I definitely feel like the more comfortable I get on here, the more, I don't know, I just feel genuine with you guys, and that feels a lot better. Not that I was ever not being honest or genuine, it's not the easiest thing to get comfortable on camera, talking to people you can't see. But I know you're there, and I really appreciate you, and yeah, I really hope you continue to join me. You can subscribe to my channel if you like updates on the videos I create in the future. I hope you guys are having a really nice week, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Thank you.